Hey guys, welcome back to the Blue Ocean Kitchen. Chef Anthony here today. We're going to be making a golden tile green curry Thai style inspired dish today using golden tile here from right up the road at Hatteras, North Carolina. Golden tile is a beautiful deep water fish, lives in about 800 feet of water, has a beautiful color to it, a beautiful texture. And I've just got a small fillet here today, and I'm going to go ahead and show you how to cut it kind of on the bias. We're going to use a really interesting cooking technique today, and we're going to finish the fish literally inside the hot liquid as we cook it. So let me go ahead and get this process for you. Like I said, we're going to do it on the bias, okay? Start with your fillet down, and you just want nice little cuts. The idea is that you're actually going to eat this with chopsticks. All right, now we've got that golden tile processed. It's time to start with the ingredients for this dish. So we've got some red peppers, some cilantro, some toasted coconut, some green curry, fish sauce, lemongrass, kind of cheating here, got it in a tube, wish I had it fresh. A little bit of chilies, some sliced garlic, some soy sauce, lemon juice, lime juice, a little bit of vinegar, some fresh ginger, sugar, and then basil straight out the garden. So let's go ahead and start building this dish. All right guys, so we're now back over here at the stove. We're gonna start with a medium-sized pot over kind of medium heat. All right, just go ahead and get that started. If you don't have gas, don't worry about it. It's not the end of the world. Most people don't have gas, so it's okay. We're gonna start by adding a little bit of our sesame oil to that pot. You kind of want that to warm up a little bit and start to see that sheen. When the sheen happens, that's when we're gonna start adding our aromatics. Our aromatics are gonna be things like our sliced ginger, our sliced garlic, a little bit of our peppers, our onions. You slowly start to hear that start to sizzle. Our red pepper. Red pepper is going to give us some nice contrast, a little bit of bite, some sweetness to that dish. We're going to just work that around a little bit. So once we've started to flavor what's going on, and you really can smell this really nice, it's a nice combination of flavors. We're just going to kind of sweat this down for a few minutes and then really kind of get on what's going on. All right, so we've got kind of our cooked down version happening here. We have our peppers, our onions, our garlic, everything's kind of getting really, really happy inside that sesame oil. Now it's time to start working all the other flavors in here, okay? We're gonna get a little bit of the fish sauce, and don't go crazy, just a little bit. A couple tablespoons right in there. We're gonna add our curry. And again, this is just green curry paste, the milder of the two pastes. A couple of tablespoons right there. We're going to add our lime juice, our vinegar, the secret sugar, and then we're going to add some of this lemongrass paste. Enough to know that it's there, but not enough to overpower the dish. Just kind of stir that around. Oh, it is looking amazing. Oh, it smells delicious too. All right, we'll bring that up to a simmer, and then we're gonna add our coconut milk. Okay, now we're gonna add our coconut milk here. This is just an organic coconut milk. If you don't wanna use organic, you don't have to. It's just what I had available today. We're gonna work that around a little bit. A little bit more right there. Again, bring this back up to the boil. We're gonna add our first round of herbs. So a little bit of scallion. Our first little bit of basil leaves, whole basil leaves, Thai basil leaves work better if you have them. And our first little bit of cilantro. Now we're going to turn the heat to high. Stir that together. And as soon as we come back to a boil, we're going to add our fish. All right, so now we're going to add our bias cut golden tile. And here's what's going to happen. We're going to turn it off. and the fish is going to just steep perfectly inside this hot broth. A little quick little stir. We'll let that sit there for about 2 minutes. Okay, now that it's sat for about 2 minutes, you can see that that golden tile has turned opaque and white, and it's cooked all the way through. We just stirring that a little bit. Golden tile, guys, is one of my favorite fish. In fact, I think it's even better than grouper. I mean, hands down, it really is a really fantastic white flaky fish. You can grill it, broil it, saute it, steep it, steam it, fry. I mean, you can do whatever you want, guys. It's a delicious fish, and it won't break the bank. Let's go to plate. Okay, guys, so again, we talk about leftovers. We talk about things that we need to use up around the house, and no one can really tell you how much rice to cook or pasta to cook. So here we have some leftover rice, and all I did to the rice was add a little bit of coconut. This is room temperature rice, and I really haven't done anything else other than add just a little bit of coconut to it. We're gonna go ahead and put a nice little amount in the bottom of our bowl, like this. And then we're gonna use the residual heat from the curry to heat everything up. So we start layering in some flavor, some fish, some peppers, some spices, right on top like that. This is going to be the guideline for how much broth we kind of need to add. That looks like a pretty healthy option. We're just going to take some of that green curry and pour that right on top. And that's going to heat up all of your rice. Give you a nice bit of pepper, a few basil leaves right there, a few cilantro leaves, a few bits of scallion. And then earlier today, I toasted some coconut. I did this merely in the oven at about 250 degrees on a cookie sheet for about 15 minutes, just kind of shaking it, okay? Right on top of the toasted coconut. And a couple of lime wedges. So there you have our green coconut, golden tile over coconut rice. Thanks very much. Give it a shot.